All right, Jesse got to be the star of the show last week with his little intro that was unscripted. This is morning of episode 2. Hair not on point. See where the puppies are. 1 dog, 2 dogs. We're heading to the office here in a few minutes to record the show. I don't know how to turn the camera once you start a video, so that's not the greatest thing in the world. We spent the night breaking last night. Whole bunch of Bowman's Best, NT Baseball, more cases. Pump a little iron while we're in here. Those are 5-pounders, don't worry about it, kind of a big deal. Hit of the night breaking for sure. Mike Trout, Mike Gio. That's a dual auto, 1 of 2. Mike Trout doesn't know I signed that. That's it. We're going to eat breakfast, go to the office, record episode 2. Watch this show so Jesse doesn't lose everything he has. That's all I ask.
Guys, welcome back. Episode 2. We did it.
I didn't expect you to start off.
Video Nonsense, episode 2.
So good.
We didn't get canceled after number 1.
GIO.
Uh-huh.
SEFFI.
Ah.
The only commentary I got from my family. They don't care about the show. They don't care about you. They don't care about me. But you spell that name right,
Spell
Jason.
the family name right.
That was my intro video. We're going to do that
Other
every
than
week.
that.
Every week, like you had the intro setting up the office. This was my intro of just being a mess in the morning. You think these just happened? Those are 5-pounders. Don't you worry about that.
Was there jealousy involved? Because I got a lot of compliments about how big my nostrils were.
I was like, dude, your nostrils are massive. I've said that before.
I
Like
don't like to brag about it.
Yeah. So we're going to do that every time. We're just going to do a stupid intro video. And quite frankly, a lot of times it's going to have nothing to do with cards. So.
Oh, I prefer it that way. Okay. Well, I'm excited.
I've learned from last time. There'll be no interrupting unless I play my card. Literally. And I'm excited to see where you take us
That'll
today.
be an interesting...
The Jesse journey.
People, there will be interrupting cards. That's all we're saying.
Very excited.
Let's give them the rundown.
Okay.
Different than the podcast rundown, by the way. Intro video out of the way. Hope you guys enjoyed. We're going to cut right into On the Scene Boston Card Show. We got Ryan from
Breakout cards.
Breakout Cards. I wanted to
That's
say
not an
blowout.
interruption. That's an assist.
That was, thank you very much. We got Ryan from Breakout Cards going to be joining us via video.
He already
to
recorded,
give us a little
by the
bit
way.
of
That's okay.
give us a little bit of an idea for what's going on in Boston. We're going to do some wax rips. So don't want to tease it too much. Bam. Leaf Pop Century.
Jesse loves his celebs.
My celebrity card crush. I'm very excited for that. Panini Press. We had a huge response for the NFT giveaways. We're going to do it again. You guys want some more giveaways? We got you.
I don't know how a radio listening to this would... Dude, I'm telling you. You have the voice and are so entertaining with this.
I like to make voices.
I think you could do... That's your career going down the track. Do you have a toilet flushing? Okay, sorry, go ahead.
Then Panini Press cuts to kids stuff.
I'm going to tell you right now, kids stuff, we don't have time today. I apologize. And I haven't prepped it. That's my fault.
Okay. We're going to cut kids stuff. However, I did have one thing for that. What I was going to say was we had a few comments noticing the wall behind me. There's not a lot going on there. That's okay because we are kind of relying on you. Maybe your kids get involved. We have a P.O. Box. P.O. Box 1742, Hendersonville, Tennessee, 37077. Send us your art. I want to fill this up with like any of your art or your kids' art, preferably your PG to PG.
What's for
PG
kids? What do you mean?
less? I'm saying if the adults are making pictures.
I'm not putting adult stuff on our wall.
It would be kind of funny though. But yeah, we want to fill it with y'all's stuff. That'd be really cool. Then we're gonna cut over to Goldin Hour. We're gonna feature a few Goldin Hour and
second word.
Golden Auctions. Thank you for being here.
Hour.
And lastly, we're gonna cut it to Feats of Strength.
I don't know what that is this week.
We have a new segment.
Don't tease it to me.
Feats of Strength. That's all you need to know. So, Boston Card Show. Ryan, let's see what you have to show us.
You haven't said bottom line yet, and I am very happy. Go ahead.
All right, so.
Let's see some Ryan.
First show of 22 here in Boston. Guys, it is snowing. It is freezing. I'm from Florida. I've only seen snow once. This is the most snow yet, but super excited to be back in the city because...
Wait, you already have a comment about Ryan in the video?
What's this hair? I don't care hair.
It's windy. It's a windy.
The hair's not moving. It's not that windy.
There's snow.
That's fine.
He could have slipped.
I'm going to tell you
fallen.
right now, I like Ryan, actually. He's a young fellow. What's he, 15 years younger than us?
Have you seen his Facebook photo where it's like
shirtless?
He's got this shirtless, ripped abs photo?
Yeah, hey, Ryan,
Stop
you're dealing with
bragging
me and
about it.
Jesse. Take a breath.
Cut it out, Ryan.
Yeah, also, you wouldn't survive in Boston. No, I'm just kidding. This is good stuff.
A great card show last time. Didn't go to Causeway show. I went to my friend's flipping card show, but I really enjoyed that. And even better, I love the food here, both the pizza and cannolis. So we're going to see how we do at this card show. Take a look at this over here.
I'll be the judge of the food. All right, let's see these interviews. He got some good footage.
All right. Let's check out. I want to start with...
He should have called my mother. She would have cooked dinner for him. Would have loved it. Better than any of the crap he had downtown, I guarantee you.
Let's see what's hot. Let's see what's hot at the card show.
Okay.
What have you seen move the most so far at the show?
So today already, I've sold out of all my Mac Joneses. Obviously, being in Boston, that's a huge presence at the card shows, as well as Joe Burrow after the last 2 weeks of him absolutely crushing it. Jamar Chase's,
Makes sense.
absolutely.
Do you have any comment about that? I mean, that's obvious, right?
So, yeah, I mean, Mac Jones, he's in Boston. We are the most biased fans of the earth. No question there. The guy's wearing a Patriots shirt.
Absolutely sold out of both of those.
Burrow, good.
Those three have been big. All the quarterbacks, the 2020 class has really been huge.
This could be any one of my
NFL.
uncles.
A lot of prospect baseball as well. Lewis Roberts, Wando Franco.
I feel like we're there.
Prospect baseball is
some
going to be
other guys,
huge.
Some big names for the Sox like Devers and Tristan Cases that's coming up. Stuff like that. That's what's been moving today.
Yeah, I would say, I mean, the quarterback's no shock. The prospect thing is going to be massive with the MLB lockout. That's a good one.
What I'm excited to see with these segments is where it differentiates between different regions of the country.
Yep.
Because if he's going to travel all over, this is what's going on in Boston. But, I mean, maybe that's not as what's hot in other places.
Yeah, that's the point. Exactly. Yep.
All right. So
let's
then
hit the next one.
Check. All right. Next one, let's go to Beardy McGee.
Oh, mask on Beardy. Wiping his mouth right there.
What hockey cards have been moving at the show?
Mostly young guns. McDavid's the hottest right now, obviously. Ovechkin, Kirill Kaprizov all day, every day. Sold 2 young guns of him so far today, just since the show started. But mainly young guns and autograph cards.
Yeah, I mean, that's, yeah.
So what I got out of that is Young Guns and hockey. I don't know anything else of what he said.
Hockey's actually hot at national, too, because of the Predators. I do think hockey's very regional, but that's fine.
Okay.
Thank you, Beardy.
So a lot of things at the show today have been Brady moving around.
Do you know him?
Why is the
Brady's
hood
at
on,
a
though?
premium price.
Don't
His
you
just
market's
kidding.
been going up.
He's cool.
And for basketball, we got Steph Curry. A lot of requests for that.
Makes sense.
Going
Killing
around,
it.
and some John Morant currently.
By the way,
What's with Boston
good
boys
buy
and
at this
Ja
point.
Morant? You love him.
What can I say about that, my man?
I mean, apparently nothing. You stop talking. No, that's. I mean, here's the funny thing. Do you realize last night was the game we were supposed to go to in Memphis
Yes,
to watch the Golden,
I do
and my mom
remember
showed
that.
up. So
Yeah.
I'm not
that
surprised. Morant is going nuts. So yeah,
All right.
Morant, Curry. He's got his little closeout thing, which we can't see. We'll play that now.
First initial thoughts on the show. So went around, there's a ton of dealers that had modern cards, but I really couldn't find much vintage. A few dealers had singles of vintage, but there was no really dedicated vintage sellers. So that's a little bit disappointing. And one of the vintage sellers used book for everything, and the card was $200, trying to sell it for $1,000. You can't really do that. You can't buy those type of cards. But did notice there's a ton of non-sports, mostly kind of like Pokemon or trading card game stuff, but all across the board, tons of modern. What I noticed at this show more than anything else, though, is the abundance of hockey. There's a ton of hockey, so if you're a hockey collector, you need to be at this show because you're going to find a lot of stuff. Vintage side, not much, unfortunately.
Well, there you go. There's Boston Causeway show. I'm excited to see where he goes next. I really want to see, I want to see him go back and forth. Are you okay, Mike?
Whacking my
I
microphone.
want to see him go one part of the country, like he's on East Coast, goes to West Coast.
He'll be some shows. We got a couple other guys who are going to check in. We're going to do our own card show thing too. But that's kind of like the local tie-in or the card show tie-in for every show. Let's rip some wax.
Oh,
We're behind.
All right.
Jesse is a fiend for 2021 Pop Century. He loves celebrity cards. He doesn't.
Here's what's fun about celebrity cards is I actually know about them. I know what's going on in their world.
What's your number one chase here, by the way? Who are you
in
really?
this product?
Yep. Anything that you've seen on the checklist that just pops out at
As
you.
some of you may or may not have seen in our first episode, if you haven't, go back and watch it now. There was a moment where Taylor Swift and I had a run-in, if you would. I beat her in our high school television.
saw it
It's
in the
not a big
first-
deal.
we
It's
saw it in the
not a big
first
deal.
show.
That being said, she has a signed piece in here
Don't look. This is part of my game. Okay, so first card. My goal was to like tease, like, hey, this guy starred in this show, or the. I'm going to tell you right now, I don't know who Tracy Lords is.
So already we're not doing the guessing game. We're
with
just
the guessing. Do you know Tracy Lords? Ring any bells for you, pal? No, we're good. That's fine. This has to move quick, anyways.
It doesn't have to move that quick. Don't run.
Oh, here we go.
Cut things down.
Let's say America's favorite prairie family. You're gonna know this one.
Little House. Is it a man or a woman?
It's a woman. Lives in a little house.
Laura Ingalls. That was her character's name.
Real name. Stop looking over here, by the way.
I'm not.
Dude,
I didn't look.
You're not. You're staring at the freaking table.
I can't look at the table.
Not yet. I want you to tell me the. How did they get in a fight? You're deaf. Melissa Gilbert. Laura Ingalls.
That was Laura Ingalls. Okay.
Laura's last name?
Ingalls.
I guess. Laura Ingalls Wilder?
Oh, who knows? That's not.
Did you get married?
My daughter, for some reason, isn't obsessed with Little House on the Prairie. That's the only reason I knew Laura Ingalls. Right. Tell me we got something.
So you got a dual patch number 2. This is kind of cool.
Okay.
Comedians.
Oh, yes. Tell me.
One of these comedians would take you to school and would rock your world, buddy. If you don't get that, I can't help you. Take you to school and rock your world.
Jackie Black?
So Jack Black, the other guy.
What are we saying?
Rhymes with Sneth Bogan.
Never going to get that one. Seth Rogen.
Which one is Seth Rogen?
Seth Rogen is beard, and he's always doing the jazz lettuce.
Yeah, so that's number. I actually, you know what's sad? I don't have any idea who that is. Maybe that could be a graphic here. By the way, Jason, just edit in his picture.
This is who Seth Rogen
is. He really well known? Like, does everybody know who that is?
You would 1,000% know if you saw his picture.
Really? That's actually weird. Okay, so Seth Rogen. Last card here, I'm going to say actually sells for a decent amount.
Comment below what you think about Mike not knowing who Seth Rogen is, because that's kind of shocking.
Okay, what is she famous for? It's a female.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to say
Last one's typically pretty big.
I'm going to say about our age. Within 5 years of us. I think our age or younger by a couple of years. Worst case.
Ooh.
Actress and sing. I think she sang some stuff. I don't know.
Oh, Alanis?
It takes
she's more singer.
Alanis is like 50, right? Isn't she?
That's fair. Okay.
It Takes Two, I believe, was a movie where she played herself as twins. I think.
Well, It Takes Two was with the Olsen twins, and they are Lindsay. We got the Lindsay Lohan,
dude. You got that?
We got the Lindsay Lohan.
What do the people in our office think of you yelling? We got the. So that's number 9 of 20. I actually think. Pull this up real quick.
I cannot believe that's awesome.
That's fine.
Lindsay Lohan. That's a good card, actually. You are thinking of The Parent Trap, where she played twins. And that is a very, very good movie.
Fair.
I've watched that movie about 10 times.
So there's our rip.
Thank you, Mike. Little tease.
You know what? My turn. Let me stop you right here. We're going to do this thing where we just drop a card here. If it's a pickup from the week, we can now use this as our... I forget. We're going to call it something cute and awesome.
You were going to show it to the camera.
I was going to show it to the camera, though.
When I'm talking.
And you have to stop talking. This is the cut. I interrupt Jesse way too much, so now I actually have cards to play to interrupt him. Customer sent this to us. We had to autograph 2 photos. You did this yesterday. J. Joseph, I don't know his first name, sent me a Desmond Bain auto.
He sent that to you or
you
to
got the
us?
others. I gave you the other stuff. There's some singles in there. I'm keeping Desmond.
You gave me all the garbage and you got that.
Hard to say.
I knew that 100% was going to happen. I'm getting a key to that P.O. box because I know you're taking all the good stuff.
It's hard to say.
Next week. Boom, bam.
Also, next week, we'll get a graphic for this. We're ripping a case of Panini Flawless Baseball. That's going to be a big rip. It's like a $2,000 case. It's not a $20,000 case, but it's like $2,000. I have one left at the house. That is my contribution to you. I would seed that case.
$2,000 case?
Yep.
Now I feel nervous.
And next week, since I don't know these people as much, you can rip the Flawless case, and you can tease the names that you don't know, and that'll be fun for everybody.
That'll be embarrassing for me, but thank you, Mike. That sounds great.
Cool.
That was your wax rip. How about we do a little Panini press?
I shut my laptop, so I am no longer going to be able to contribute.
That's about what I was expecting anyway.
Is that bad?
Guys, we are doing another giveaway. So like last time, what we would like for you to do is, if you have not already, set up your Panini blockchain account, comment below. You don't have to tell us who your favorite is. That was already well established. Thank you.
Dude, actually. By the way, we did want to give a shout out. So we got 3,000 views on the first episode. That's good. We wanted 10,000 for the month. The first episode had no promotion from the sponsors or anything, no big guests yet.
Yeah.
I'm not mad about 3,000.
But that being said, leave your blockchain account name below and you'll be entered to get one of these cards. We'll send it to you.
Hang on. Let's do something else. So it has to be, so leave your Panini blockchain name.
Yes.
And your favorite Leaf card you just saw.
Oh, and you want to do a little bonus? Follow us on Instagram. We are this close to 10,000 followers.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about
once we do that, we get to have some extra features on
All
our
right, let's
account.
go boring. Let's do the base pack first.
All right, base pack first. Ooh.
By the way, base pack, you open it while I talk. These will be a thing of the past. Starting in just a couple weeks, maybe even less. Panini's just doing regular packs where you can just pull inserts out of the regular base packs. That's the smartest thing they've done. Nobody
really
wants to
excited.
buy base packs.
Well, because they're changing up the odds now.
Yeah,
to
it's
be
perfect.
more like an actual pack.
Yeah, because this is boring. You can't really get any. I mean,
well, there are some good things.
I
in
know,
here,
but like
yes.
going forward, I just think it's going to be much better.
Oh, did you hear that? Did you hear that?
Breaking news on the wire.
All right, let's go. Common.
Tom Brady.
Tremaine Edmonds.
Next.
Ooh, it's really high numbered. It's not even low. Okay. Maybe if there's a challenge, it'll be worth something. Oh, boy. Khalil Herbert.
That ain't Justin. Next. 0 for 2 here.
But you notice 744 out of 999. All right.
Oh, come on
bit.
again. Okay. So that downtown
Skull Rockneck. You know what? Let's just do this. It was fast enough to do that. Let me open one more of those.
All right, one more of those, then the downtown pack.
We want the guys to get excited.
These are $10. Maybe one of those cards becomes a challenge.
Exactly. Again, challenge cards? Oh, I'm sorry. I don't want to interrupt.
No,
No, you're right.
you said.
No, but you said Larry Johnson.
Larry Johnson
99 out of 1999.
was a stud back in the day, too.
Okay.
A veteran. Hasn't played in, 10 years.
All right. Let's do one more.
Jarvis Landry.
Landry. And Nick Bolton. Good news is, guys.
It's actually Michael's cousin.
No.
Yeah.
You don't mean.
He can play the saxophone.
All right. Let's do a downtown pack. How
that
about
was rough.
Let's really. Let's liven
People are like,
this
wait,
up
you
a
want us to comment on those packs? You want me to leave my.
Don't you worry, you
No, I
fellow
wouldn't.
friends of SCN.
We're in a better place this week, aren't we?
I feel really good about us.
Do you want to cut to yellow?
I don't have a sound effect that says, "Aw."
That's fine.
People are happy about how happy we are.
A little overdone.
Okay, fair enough.
Do you know which one of these is going to be the downtown?
It's typically the last one.
Okay. Rodney.
Right.
One of my favorite players growing up, actually. I played free safety growing up, like or strong safety. I loved Rodney. He was a beast for them.
Really?
He would obliterate people.
Okay.
He would not be able to play in today's game.
All right, so yeah, our last one is
Save
the
it,
uncommon.
saving the big one.
Oh,
okay.
I'm saving it.
Give me a Tom.
Jake Plummer. This is probably the...
Do you remember him? Jake the Snake Plummer?
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
No.
He was another guy from years ago.
Okay.
I think he was drafted in 99.
All right, let's see.
Maybe 98. He was a stiff.
Downtown. Come on, baby.
Tom Brady. Not mad about that. There you go. Your
Hello,
boy.
Derrick Henry. Hello.
Okay, real quick, because I don't want to
440
drag
out of
this thing out.
500.
Give me sales history on this one card.
Okay. Let's
While
check
he's
it out.
doing that, so we mentioned already, the packs are now going to have inserts in it starting in February. I think February 1st. And there are new challenges now posted.
Yes, there will be, as of the end of the month, I believe, is when we're going to see a lot more challenges added. Let's see. View sales history.
$30.
Oh.
Well, that was number
number
one, so that doesn't count.
Was 100. But yeah, 30, 26, 25, 20, 20.
And he was out all those times, too.
Within the last few weeks.
This is going to be a $50 card next weekend. By the time they're playing in the...
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like the fact that he's still in and he's coming back, this is very exciting. So, guess what? I'm keeping it.
Should there be
I'm joking. No. Please, again, comment down below in the comment section your blockchain ID. What was the other things we wanted them to do?
Favorite Leaf card.
Favorite Leaf card and bonus.
Okay.
Subscribe to Instagram. Thank you. All right, there you go.
Why don't we do like we give this away when this video hits 3,500? Can we incentivize it that way or no?
We could. We can say
When this video hits 19,000, no.
Let's say as soon as the video is over 1,000 is when we're going to start looking for winners.
Can we do 3,000? 3,000 is the mark because now I feel like we're going to shatter.
Wait a week before I can give these cards away if we do that.
Is that an issue?
I mean, I don't want to wait a week. I want to get the people the cards.
Okay.
Get them before
That's
the,
fine.
the Sunday.
Yeah.
Go ahead and do it. You'll win one way or the other.
Other big news with Panini, by the way. Actually, the biggest news we got on a call yesterday with the marketing team.
Tell me.
We are going to start. We're not only going to get more packs like this. We are going to. You already know. I'm not telling.
Go ahead and tell me.
What's it you want to say? We're going to start getting... Did you even play an interruption card? We are going to start getting some wax early. I don't think we're getting every box. He's reaching.
Water.
Reaching for an Aquafina. We are going to start getting some Panini stuff early. If that happens, we'll be moving the show from Wednesday to Tuesday, so we can rip it a day early, and you'll be able to get exclusive access. Like, hey, see the stuff a day early. Which products do you like? Do you want to target? And we'll kind of give a breakdown.
Yes.
I'm actually excited about that. That would be pretty cool. So,
I think they...
especially for the physical guys.
I don't want to get our hopes too high because it did sound like they were maybe a little skeptical about it, but I would say worst case scenario is we're
Day
probably
of.
getting it day of.
Which I don't love as much.
That.
I mean, day of, you're seeing it, but
it's
that's
still
fair.
better than nothing.
Okay.
I think guys would be still pumped to see it, so... that was your Panini Press.
There's that radio voice. You know what? Give us the time and the weather. Radio guys love time and weather.
Thank you for watching the Sports Cards Nonsense Video Nonsense YouTube page. The hour is 10 a.m.
You're so
Central
good at
Time.
that.
It's January 12th. How's that? Is that good?
I'm pumped.
Were you excited to go on to Goldin Hour?
I'm not
The
gonna,
hour. Oh, that's what I should have said. The hour is
Is it the Golden Hour?
Golden
I'm going to interrupt real quick, and then we can just go with the rest of the show.
Do it.
So I broke Bowman's Best yesterday. Some Bowman's Best, some draft. Also ripped some NT baseball, which was pretty good. Hit of the day for sure. Masterpiece Mike Trout auto. We pulled out a Geo Breaks yesterday.
Oh, wow.
It's kind of cool. Not the biggest, most expensive. You may notice that's a dual auto. That says my name, Mike Trout and Mike Geo. Dual auto on that card.
Can I ask you what the value of that is? Do you know?
It's like $500.
Really? What was the break? How much did it cost to get
So we
it?
did random teams. It was $92 a spot.
Oh, that's...
For 29 spots. Actually, the first case was stupid good. Mom was in the room when I broke it. We let her pick top or bottom case.
Really?
Picked the bottom case. It was ridiculous. So, yeah, that's a nasty Trout. I love Bowman's Best. Here's the only issue I have with Topps and Bowman in general, though. I like these Masterpiece inserts.
Okay.
Panini inserts shatter Topps.
Really?
Yeah, like the Kaboom, the Downtown, the Marvel, the Color Blast. I am glad to see Topps doing some cool stuff like that. I think they would do, but then Topps guys are weird too. They're like the traditionalists who don't want to see the cool stuff. It's a weird mix.
Okay.
Advantage Panini. Mrs. Panini show. Advantage Panini. Obviously. But no, I was pumped about the Trout. That's a big card. So,
Well, that
Julio
being said,
Rodriguez, another huge card.
let's go ahead and jump into some really high-end stuff.
Hour.
Golden Hour.
Hour.
I think this is going to be a cool segment because in the future, we're going to talk with them a little bit more, but hopefully we'll get some exclusive video and stuff like that too.
Yeah, this is going to be one of the few times you see just us reacting and showing pictures. In the future, we've reached out to them like, hey, give us some content that's actually appealing, that's behind the scenes, not just us pulling stuff up on a website.
But I will say some of this content or some of the auction items are really cool. Unfortunately, the Spider-Man card that I wanted to show, I couldn't find before the show. Spider-Man is going off like crazy. Those Spider-Man cards, did you see what it did? It set a new record this last weekend.
I didn't even know it was for sale.
Yeah, no, it was awesome. All right. So you wanted to talk a little bit about Brady jersey?
Yeah,
What's
this
up?
thing's stupid. So game used,
That's insane.
autographed with a ton of inscriptions. Rifle through you have the picture. They have close-ups of all the inscriptions. The most expensive. Is this the most expensive? Did this set a record? Or did I make that up? So Tom Brady, Super Bowl MVP, cool. The inscriptions are ridiculous. Go to the next picture, the two. Keep going. Fanatics COA, which is awesome. Game used, has the date, the stats for the day. He even described it GOAT. Sold for $480,000. I'm not going to lie to you. If I had that kind of money laying around, I would buy this in a heartbeat.
You would buy this jersey.
That's stupid nice. It's game used. It's awesome. You never see him inscribe stuff like that.
$80,000.
I realize this is not attainable for me. You are 98.9% of our listeners. This is a stupid nice jersey. All right, next.
But it is really impressive.
Oh, ridiculous. And game used. Come on.
All right, you're
Now, this one was cool.
always talking about Will.
This was the most viewed item of the stuff that ended last week,
Oh, really?
which I think is cool. So 1961 Flair, our boss Simmons, boss on the podcast, loves old school basketball. He would be
Yes.
all about this card. He might have bought this. I don't know. It's graded a 9, sold for $285,000. First of all, I think that's...
Oh, no, it did not. Reserve was not met.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Reserve not met. 285 was not good enough for Wilt Chamberlain PSA 9.
I agree, by the way. I don't know how it would sell that cheap. I just think that era of basketball is still criminally undervalued. But the fact that it was the most viewed...
Yeah, obviously there's some...
There's
kind of
interest there. I just think it's funny, man. Wilt and Bill Russell don't make sense to me.
I think that kind of goes back to what we've talked about a lot of times in the past is that right now vintage market is down overall.
It really is. Is the vintage guys always vintage? It's not the case right now.
Yeah.
Yep,
All
I
right.
agree.
All right, let's jump. Steph Curry.
This
Flashbacks?
one had the most bids, I believe. So it's the flashbacks, 2020 gold prism. So it's a 10 PSA 10, $48,000. However, if you put that in perspective with some of the Brady gold prisms and some of the Kobe's and stuff, I'm not saying this was a steal because it's $50,000. It's kind of funny, though, that this is being like one of the most bid on, most viewed items, despite all the names. I know Curry's hot.
Yeah.
Modern basketball, I don't know when it turns around in general, but Curry stuff is on fire. It's stupid nice.
I think Curry's going.
I would
the route
never
of
buy that
LeBron,
card.
Though. I mean, as far as like value goes, I feel like
Yeah, in all time, he's locked in his legacy. If he wins a ring and an MVP, again, best case scenario this year, he's got to be knocking on the door, top 10, top 15 all time.
All right.
I would never in a million years buy that card, by the way.
Really?
50 grand for a 2021 card? No, not a chance. Nope.
I agree. Ultra modern spinning that.
I
money.
bid on this a number of times. I lost this. Let me just preface this too with saying I hate the ticket craze right now. I think it's being pumped up by way too many influencers and idiots, and I hate tickets in general. I just think a lot of people are going to get left holding the bag.
Well, I don't know. Like, this is a signed ticket, isn't it?
As most of them are right now.
So I mean, like,
This is different though. This is Brady's first Super Bowl when they beat the Rams.
that's a big deal, right?
Well, in the price, $6,600. It's graded a PSA 9. I actually bid. I only went up to
don't know.
$4,000 on this.
I know you're down on it, but I could view this as being a really, really hot item in the future.
I mean, this one in particular, yes, but I think the ticket market is doing like what the VHS market did a while ago in video games. It's just a crazy amount of pump and dumps right now, I think.
Maybe.
That's where I'm at with
Okay.
it. This one, though, I just want it for my office. Like, I'm not going to sell that again.
Yeah.
If I see another first Super Bowl Brady, I would buy it.
I look forward to.
I was
next week
surprised by the price.
getting some of the Golden guys on here to see their opinions and if they got any additional detail for us. But that's cool. All right.
That's the market that kind of the ticket market. I am in for PC stuff. I am not in to buy it to try to flip though. I don't trust it like that.
Golden Hour. Thanks, people.
Not the. You know what?
No.
We don't need to say that.
No, we don't. All right. You know what that leaves us?
Are we
At the
done? What
end of
time
the
is it?
show.
Actually, I closed my laptop.
It's 10:06. So
Oh, perfect. We're done.
No, we're not.
Oh, this is the surprise thing.
We have Feats of Strength.
I did the feats of strength in the intro video. I lifted a 5-pound weight
You know what?
because I didn't know you were doing real feats of strength in here.
Jason, go ahead and roll it. And when you come back, we'll be ready.
Am I going to be able to see this?
All right. So he's going to be rolling this. I am going to show you this. And we'll be good to go.
Yeah, see, this would have been perfect to react to live.
No, I don't want you to react because I think your reaction, even when it's over, will be good.
So I'm supposed to pretend I haven't seen this?
No, when it comes back, you'll.
I will have seen it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So just save any reaction until we're done watching it, though. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Don't want to overdo it before. Don't want to overdo it. Switch on. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready. Bring it on, Michael.
If you think we're wrestling, you are. I'm not touching
It is wrestling time. No, it is arm wrestling time, though. I have said this for many, many moons. I want to arm wrestle Michael Giuseppe.
It's a horrible
He's always
idea.
talking about his biceps.
I am not.
I am svelte. I am ready to go.
What was that word, though?
Don't you worry about it. It's a word.
I can't go
Let's
right.
end the show.
I cannot go righty.
That's fine. Lefty
You
it is.
are a lefty.
Yeah, but you work out, bro.
Not
Don't
in
you?
Months.
Here
Oh,
we
this
go.
is ridiculous.
Here we go.
You have to move the laptop? If
Don't
you
you
break
worry.
something, I'm taking it out of your
Don't you
percentage.
worry.
Oh, this is horrible.
Feats of Strength.
Surgery on my other arm? I can't believe we're actually doing this.
This is so good.
You're huge, first of all.
All right. All right. You ready?
I'm
All right.
You gotta come up. Look at the gap here.
All right.
All right.
That's fine.
How am I supposed to slam your arm if your laptop's in the way?
I'm not worried about it.
if
It's
I
not gonna
touch the
happen.
laptop, is it over?
We'll see.
You holding the table? Go ahead. You call it.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
I can't look at him.
Look at me.
I'm not gonna move. Yeah, it's over. I'm not moving.
So, I think
Who's watching?
we really
this?
appreciate you guys tuning in to Video Nonsense Video 2.
We're done. End on this.
Enjoy.